right, you might be interested in this question. It's how can I increase my marketability? How can you increase your marketability of your practice? There are certain conveniences and services and so forth that are a little more important or a lot more important than others. For example, if you have a wide variety of offerings that includes perhaps, for example, a short-term ortho, you know, the 6-month smiles or the power procs, treatment for sleep apnea, that's all the rage now, and there's more and more press on that in the popular press all the time. If you're able to offer solutions for snoring and sleep apnea, that's very good. You might keeping endo in house, for example.
Mm-hmm. Ortho, or
ortho,
even straight wire ortho.
Straight wire ortho,
right?
Whatever.
Kids
is huge.
Kids is huge. That's the way you get mom in the door.
Right.
Okay. She's going to bring her children in first. Then she's going to come in, and then dad's going to come kicking and screaming 6 months later. That's basically how it works.
Right.
Okay. So if you're totally unwilling to see children at all,
well, we can work with that.
We can
recognize that it's a disability.
Yeah.
It's going to be a little bit of a challenge.
It's a disadvantage.
Other things that you might consider doing that have short learning curves but big returns. For example, core deep bleaching.
Right.
It gives super wow results, and it can really make your patient go, this guy, this gal, they're great. Look what they did to my teeth. So part of what we'll do in the whole process of you filling out the survey questions and getting them to us is we will arrange your existing marketable attributes in order of priority, matched against the interests that we've discovered from our testing and our consumer research. And we will arrange them. And then we might suggest that you add something here or there to sort of round out and give you a bigger bunch of arrows in your quiver, so that reduces your marketing risk, right, and it increases your return on investment.
Right. And that's true through all the categories: services, technologies, conveniences, public relations assets. So
Yeah.
the only thing I'll add to what Howie just said is dentists don't recognize half of their marketability.
Right.
They don't. I mean, most dentists think nothing but clinical.
Yeah.
Okay. They are important. No doubt they're important. Your services are important. But it's that broad mix that mom's looking for. Okay. She doesn't want to get referred out 5 times from your office.
Right.
She doesn't want to park 4 blocks down or in a parking lot
the
and have to pay for it.
The last thing she needs is 5 more relationships in her life.
Right.
You know?
Right. And she doesn't, she doesn't necessarily want to take off work to get her kid from school,
Right.
to take them out of school to come see you.
Right.
So there's hours. Convenient hours of operation. There's a million of those that are usually unrecognized.
Right.
But initially by the people who engage us initially.
Right.
That are probably right there. You probably have half of them
right.
already.
Well, great example, intraoral camera.
Yeah.
They've been around for what, 25, 30 years?
Right.
Most of you probably have one. What we've discovered in our research, consumer research, is that most patients or potential patients out there in, John and Jane Doe land, they don't know what it is.
They don't know
They've
what
never
it is.
seen it. They don't know how it helps them, right?
Right.
And so you often go, well, everybody's got an intraoral camera. It's nothing fantastic to promote, so you don't mention it when you actually should.
Right.
And there are other examples like that will
Digital
perhaps,
radiography.
Yeah.
There's another one. And it's popular. It's probably over 50% of the dental market has it. But nobody's promoting the benefits to the consumer, or very few are promoting the benefits to the consumer. And like 2% of the consumers even know it exists.
Right.
Okay, so when 50% of dentistry has it and only 2% of the consumers recognize that it exists, that's an opportunity. And that's an opportunity that most dentists are missing. Right. Okay, and to most dentists it sounds almost boring.
Yeah.
Right? But it's not boring to a public that doesn't understand 1/100th of what you guys do.
Public views dentistry way differently than you do. And
That's
I know
right.
you know that, but
Right.
the depth of that statement is something that even surprised us.
Right.